So I found this super cool piece of wood from an old drafting table and decided it would make a really cool hangboard. I designed a little bit on CAD and sketched some ideas out, but I really wanted to have something that catered to my ability as a climber while also being aesthetically pleasing. So on my iPad, I used the program Shaper 3D, and then I converted it to a step file on the computer to be compatible with the CNC machine at school. So then I took the board and started to clean it up a bit. I sanded it down and kind of drew on it to make sure that it was the same dimensions as my CAD file, and just smoothing it out to make sure that it wasn't going to splinter when I grabbed onto it. So then I introduced it to the CNC machine, which ended up being a complete disaster. It took the top layer off, which I really wanted, and then it did this thing where it stuck in way too deep, way too fast, and it completely messed up the process. So I was left with a really messed up board, and I had to cut the bottom layer off. I no longer trusted the CNC machine, so I did everything with a manual mill. As we know with manual work, nothing is perfect, and so I realized I made a few mistakes. I filled some areas with epoxy, and then I ended up dremeling down some of the splintered edges. It ended up being really cool. So my last step was taking the diagonal holds, sanding them down, gluing them on, and bolting them in. This was pretty challenging since it was a really tight fit for the bolts. I ended up blistering my fingers quite a bit. But I ended up cleaning it up, and it looked really, really good as a final product, and I'm super happy with it.